Ethereum is entering a new phase, and most people haven't fully realized it yet. The Ethereum network has just recorded the highest number of daily transactions in its entire history, while at the same time something unusual is happening behind the scenes. Validators are no longer rushing to exit staking, and transaction fees remain surprisingly low. This combination is reshaping long-held assumptions about Ethereum scalability, usage, and long-term value. Let's break down what's really happening and why this matters. Ethereum recently processed approximately 2.9 million transactions in a single day, setting a new all-time high. This surge represents the peak of a broader increase in on-chain activity that has been building over the past weeks. Analysts now expect transaction counts to continue rising into early 2026, signaling sustained network usage rather than a short-lived spike. What makes this milestone remarkable is not just the volume, but how smoothly the network handled it. In previous market cycles, similar activity levels would have caused severe congestion, slow confirmations, and skyrocketing fees. This time, that didn't happen. Even with record-breaking activity, average Ethereum transaction fees are hovering near recent lows. This is a critical signal. It shows that Ethereum's recent upgrades, combined with the growing adoption of Layer 2 networks, are effectively absorbing demand. Instead of overwhelming the base layer, much of the activity is being processed more efficiently across rollups and scaling solutions. In simple terms, Ethereum is doing more work than ever without breaking down. This marks a structural improvement compared to earlier cycles, where increased usage almost always meant higher costs for users. At the same time, Ethereum's validator exit queue has dropped to 0. This means validators who want to withdraw their staked ETH can now do so almost immediately. That's significant because in times of uncertainty or falling confidence, exit queues usually grow as validators rush to unlock funds. But that's not what we're seeing. Instead, exit pressure is minimal. Meanwhile, staking entry queues remain long, indicating continued interest in locking ETH, even if staking growth itself is steady rather than explosive. The takeaway here is balance. No panic exits, no speculative staking frenzy, just stable, ongoing participation. This reflects a maturing network rather than a hype-driven one. Taken together, these trends suggest something important. Ethereum is now capable of handling higher demand without its traditional bottlenecks. For users, this is clearly positive: cheaper transactions, smoother performance, and fewer disruptions. However, it also challenges one of Ethereum's long-standing narratives, the idea that higher usage automatically leads to higher fees and increased ETH scarcity. If the network can scale efficiently while fees stay low, then value accrual shifts away from congestion and toward utility, adoption, and ecosystem depth. That's a fundamental change. Ethereum is no longer just surviving higher demand, it's adapting to it. Record transactions, stable fees, calm staking dynamics. These are not the signs of a stressed network. They are the signals of infrastructure entering its next stage. The question now is not whether Ethereum can scale, but how this new efficiency reshapes its economic and investment narrative moving forward. And that story is only just beginning.